Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Today we'll see arrays and lists. Generally, in C Sharp, arrays and lists are data structures. Like these are used to store multiple values, and in arrays are generally fixed sized. So we know like what is the size of that array, or like a collection of those elements. And once like when we have defined an array, we cannot change its size. For example, we have given here we are declaring the array where we are giving array of 5 integers here, and now we will initialize those values. Like we can give whatever it may be, like there will be no like data type. We can give strings or string or char or integer, whatever values we want to give, we can give in an array. These are our 5 elements, 5 integers. Here we have initialized the array with values, and here we will see how to access the array. Here we want to access like first element. In most of the, like in arrays, indexes start like this. One is considered as 0, index will be 0, and 2, index of 2 will be 1, and index of 3 will be 2, index of 4 will be 3, and 5 will be 4. So here we are giving index, here we want to extract like numbers of index 0. So here we will get output of 1. Generally, arrays are fixed sized and 0 based index, and we will see here like example. And array of 2. Here we have given index like 2. We want to get output of index 2. Then what will be the output? Here 0 is 10, 1 is 20, and 2 is 30. See, here we have got the output. As we have given, we want to get index of 2, index 2. So here we have got the output 30. And in the same way, here we can give like string also, like names or uh, names or characters or whatever it may be. And coming to lists, in list it is a more like flexible collection, and here we can give like a list of if you want to give list of strings or a list of numbers or a list of um, characters and etc. Like here generally it gives a dynamic, it is in a dynamic size, like it automatically resizes its elements whether it is added or removed. So as I told you, in arrays it is a fixed size, whereas in lists we can add or remove elements, and meanwhile it will be adjusted like it will be adjusted to it. We can add, remove, insert or sort, like the length will be automatically adjusted. And it is also zero based indexed, just like arrays, and you can add or remove elements whenever it is needed. And in lists, uh, Ashok, should I repeat again? Arrays, should I repeat arrays or should I continue lists? As a like here list is also index based, and in indexes, in lists, for example, if we see list of int, in the same manner we can give like string or character, whatever like data type you want to give. And here lists of elements will be like if we want if we want to declare all the, if you want to show all the elements, or if you want to show only specified index or specified element, then we will mention its index number here. See, here we have got the 1 because we have given index as 0, and if we want to get 2, then we have to give index as 1, because here 1 will be, index of 1 will be 0, index of 2 will be 1, and index of 3 will be 2. And if we can also add, like as I said, we can also add or remove from the list. And here it will be loop. We will write in a loop where we want to add after 3, where number in number list. See, here it will be adding the number 4 as well, and it will give you the output 1, 2, 3, and it will add another element over here. See, it came out of the loop, and here we can observe 4. This is how we have, like here we have added another list. Initially we have written only 3, length is only 3. Now we have added an element, and if you want to remove, then you can, in the place of add, we can remove that. And generally each element is accessed and printed to the console, like one by one. Whenever the method will be executed or whenever the loop is iterated, the numbers we can observe the changes. And LINQ queries are generally, it is one of the important topic. So where we can manipulate the collections, like we can, it is used to write queries in an easy and understandable way, where LINQ queries are as same as SQL queries, but a slight difference will be there. Like it is like using SQL syntax, SQL like queries directly in C#. So generally basic syntax of LINQ will be like, if you want to get dividend of 2, or we want to get numbers that are divisible by 2, if you want to write a query for that, then we will write like select star from so and so table, or where it is divisible by 2. But here we will write numbers from number in numbers array where number is divisible by 2 equals to 0, and here we will write select number. This is how we will write LINQ queries. This is a syntax. This is a basic syntax of LINQ queries, where we can get a filter of even numbers from an array. For example, here we have few arrays, right? We'll take few more. 60. And here we want to access this, we want to write a LINQ query for this. Then let's do from an array where number is divisible by 2 equals to 0. Close here and select number, and here we will write a console line. Even numbers from array. For each, like here it will be iterated, like from the array what are the even numbers that are divisible by the numbers which are divisible by 2, which is which gives 0, that we will get here. See, these are the outputs, like all the numbers will be here. One more time it will be iterated. 60 also. Yes, here all the numbers that are divisible by 2, we have got the output. And also, like we can, if you want to, we can write a query for selecting numbers that are greater than 5 or less than 10, or if you want a specific name from the from a string, like from a string we want a specific name, so for those we will use LINQ queries. And here we can also write with LINQ queries with methods also, like we can have method syntax also. And lambda expressions are like they are used in LINQ queries and also delegates and events also. So lambda expressions are essentially like which is used for writing method like code without having any without we are there is no need to define a separate method. We can write in the same method and we can declare a lambda expression there using a LINQ query. For example, list of int or list of numbers and here we will give some elements and using a lambda expression here to filter even numbers. So where number is divisible by 2, 0. Here we are declaring numbers like methods using lambda expressions. Here lambda expression is wrong. For each element where var number in even numbers are here we will write the console line. Here we are using lambda expression in a method to extract the elements that are even. See, 2 and 4 are even numbers that are divisible by 2. Here this is the LINQ query and here we are using lambda expressions in a method to extract the elements that are divisible by 2. And here we can also use lambda in select method also. Select method to select the elements that are for example multiple of 2. Then and squares equals to numbers dot select number. It is a lambda expression where number is multiple of squares of numbers. We will get the square of a number for each squaring squares. Here we will get the squares of the numbers. One, 4, 9. These are the squares of the numbers. Here it came out of the loop. Here we can observe the squares of the numbers. This particular line here, this is the lambda expression that squares each number in the list. It is used to square all the numbers that we have given in the list. And select is used to transformation to each element. That here we are selecting all the elements of the list. And also we can also use in order to make it an order. Here we will take the for example, we will take a string here. Instead of numbers, we will take a string and see how order by works. List of strings. We will take words instead of numbers. And we will give apple, or we can also take mobiles. Lego and these are the elements we are giving here, and we will now write a lambda expression to sort words by length using the lambda, where equals to and what we want to display. We want to display the words that are sorted by length, its length. So for each element here, where word in sorted words. Word. We will get an order of the words that are sorted by the length. See, Oppo and Vivo are 4-letter words. So we have got first Oppo and then Vivo. And here Nokia is a 5-letter word. And in the last we will get the Samsung, as we are ordering the elements as per their lengths. So here this is the lambda expression that sorts the length of each word. It is used to sort the length of each word we have given in the list, and order by. This method is used to it sorts the list based on the provided lambda function. And we can give lambda expressions with multiple parameters as well. So here we have given only single parameters, and we will check with multiple parameters now. In a function we are giving multiple parameters. Int as sum, we want sum of that, and comma b are we want to assign them, and here a plus b. So here we want the output of a plus b. As we are getting the sum, and we want to execute sum of 3 and 4, for example. Then here we will directly declare sum of 3 and 4. See, here we have 4:7 is 3 and so the sum of 3 and 4 is 7 here. And here in this expression, in this code, a plus b and a comma b and a plus b are the lambda expressions with 2 parameters, and here function of int and int, it defines that function that takes 2 int values and returns an int in the same, like here it takes the int and also returns the int as output. And we can also check like with the statements also, it can also give doubled number also. Here if we want to include multiple statements in a single lambda expression, then we can use lambda expression with statements. For example, int of, we'll take list of numbers as example, and here we want to double the number. Equals to dot. We want to select the numbers and here we are declaring where result is number multiple of 2, and we want to return this result. Here it will return the doubled number, and we will write the console line. We will write a loop for each. Here for each will be, here it will be looping from each and every element, and here it will give you the output. Number in double the number is it is going through the previous method and it is coming to loop and it is iterating here. It is doubling the number. See, it is doubling the number and it is going through the each and every element. It came out of the loop. We have given 1 2 3 4 5 and we have got 2 4 6 8 10. So here this line is it is a block. It is defined as a block body where we have doubled the numbers. So in the arrays generally the length is fixed and we can give only one data type, and we cannot change the length of the array. And in lists we can change the length of the list, and we can add or remove elements here. And LINQ is a SQL like queries. We can write SQL like queries in C#, where we can, the syntax will be slight difference but the logic will be the same. And lambda expressions are used along with LINQ queries, and here we are assigning them we are showing them in the format of list. Here there are different types of lambda expressions as well, where we can select or we can even group them, or we can write multiple statements here. These are the 3 topics today I have covered, and this is the today's class. Hope I'm clear. And from Monday, Harish Bro will be continuing. Hello? Yeah, Harish. Yeah, you're audible.